Hey guys, Sil here and welcome back to some more Nikke. Now it's time to do 3 singles instead of the typical one. Mainly because it's finally time to unlock Quincy. Maybe we'll get a SSR finally. It's been way too long, man. Can you finally show me gold? It's so sad watching all these banners go by and not get a single gold. Please? Preferably another copy of Blonde. Because she has something better. Dang it. Alright, now it's time to learn about the escape artist Quincy herself. Her name's Quincy. Like Guilty in Sin, she's a heinous criminal. How did she end up here? Initially, just for petty crimes. However, they kept adding on to her sentence due to multiple escape attempts. So she's done this often? Yes, it doesn't matter where she's placed. She always tries to escape. Even if she doesn't know any of her fellow inmates, she always finds a new route. She's referred to as the escape artist. The entire room is sealed tight. It's a complete mystery how she manages to get out. That's partially why most of the counselors have given up on her. Because of her constant escape attempts, a proper consultation has never been performed. She may be different from the other criminals, but that doesn't make her any less bad. You okay, Commander? Is she at the rehabilitation center right now? I'll make her my responsibility and try to rehabilitate her. I just hope she can finally be given a proper consultation. Good luck to you. Hey, at least this time I won't have to worry about being crushed to death or, you know, being mind controlled, essentially. Thanks. Quincy? The room is oppressively silent. Anyone there? She didn't escape again, did she?
Are you the new counselor by any chance? My goodness. You shouldn't turn around like that all of a sudden. You startled me.
Where did you come from?
What do you mean? I was behind you the entire time.
I didn't notice I was being followed.
Seems you're a little slow on the uptake, just like all the rest. Anyway, nice to meet you. I'm Quincy. What's your name?
Cell.
Wow, what a cool name. Much better than any of the other counselors so far. So you've come to have a little chat with me, is that it? I haven't the foggiest idea why you people keep wanting to pick my brain apart. I haven't done anything wrong.
I heard you keep escaping.
Escape? Who? You mean me?
That's right.
Is that what they said? Come now. Do I look like someone who would do such a thing?
I mean, your plot's trying to escape from your top, if anything.
Your silence speak volumes, counselor. But surely even you can see there is no way out of this room, and there are no tools that I could use to help make a getaway. And look at my hands, I can't even move them.
Oh please, you could easily get those off.
Well, this being our first meeting and all, I'm sure this comes off as a joke, but I assure you that escapes are not my bag. I'm not capable of it. Besides, if I had escaped, what am I doing here? You think I'm crazy enough to set foot in this place again?
Yeah.
You see that security camera over there? They're watching me like a hawk. There's no escaping this place.
Quincy points at the camera.
What a shame to be disappointed so soon. You are already prejudiced against me before the consultation has even begun.
Then what are you doing here?
Because I I've committed terrible crimes.
Like what?
You haven't heard? Alright then, take a guess.
Assault?
Geez, take it easy. I'm not a monster.
Hey, I did take it easy on you. I could have said you committed murder.
Although I suppose that would land you in here as well. Anyway, you're wrong. The answer is, drumroll please, stealing.
That's it.
I believe this is your wallet, yes.
Ah, she's that type of a thief. When did you?
When you first stepped in, it was too easy to resist. Here, you can have it back.
Is my money still inside? I didn't feel anything.
Who makes noise while stealing? Unless you want to get caught. Anywho, now that we've cleared that up, let's change the topic, shall we? How are things in the Ark?
You're curious about the Ark?
Sure, I'm curious. I've been trapped in here for a long time. I don't even remember the last time I was in the Ark.
If you do well during this consultation, you'll be able to return there.
I know that, even if I pass this consultation with flying colors. That doesn't mean I'm rehabilitated, though.
That's because you haven't been there half the time.
Oh, what did they tell you about me? Or are you just always this suspicious of people? I was there for every consultation, waiting patiently as the counselors who never showed up. Aren't I being a good girl and participating right now? If you keep distrusting me, I might get upset.
I'm sorry.
Geez, I was kinda half joking. I can't believe you're apologizing just like that. Well, anyway, since you apologize, you're forgiven.
I'm going to help you get better.
You don't say. So you're gonna be at all these consultation meetings?
That's right.
Alright. You seem like a trustworthy individual. After I'm rehabilitated, what do you say you and I go have a light croquette together?
What croquette?
Light croquette? I heard they're all the rage right now at the Ark. Know any good places?
Sure, I know one.
Nice, where at? If you ask me, nothing beats the ones at the shopping malls. Oh, I nearly forgot. You get a figurine if you try out the new flavor.
And how would you know that if you didn't escape from here, huh, Quincy? If you've been a good girl and been here this entire time, how would you know?
Why are you staring at me like that?
You seem to know a lot about the Ark, and how did you manage to have access to a croquette anyway?
Come on, we may be somewhat cut off, but news about the Ark reaches this place too.
Yes, but how'd you get a croquette? How do you know what they taste like?
We sometimes get special food shipments here as well. Don't be so quick to judge. Would you look at that? We got so carried away chatting that we were all out of time. Bye-bye, counselor. Hope to see you again.
Is there any reason I wouldn't come back?
You never know. I might end up having someone different next time. Still, it was fun talking with someone I could actually communicate with. Even if you have a lot of suspicions about me. Was it good for you as well?
I'm sure one day we'll be able to eat croquettes together.
You really think so? I'm looking forward to it.
See you next time.
See ya.
This might end up being easier than I thought it would be. No, it's not. No, it's not. This girl is probably not going to be there at all. Probably not.
Croquette. We've never given out any food from the Ark here at the center. We also refrain from bringing up any news related to the Ark in front of criminals.
Why is that?
It will only make their yearning to return to the Ark even greater. We have complete control of the flow of information here, and we're diligent in filtering out anything related to the Ark.
You block out everything?
That's right.
Why are you asking this all of a sudden? Did Quincy say something? No, I'm just curious. Very well then. Feel free to ask me whenever you have any questions. Okay. Best of luck today. Quincy! They told me everything. Everything you told me before, was it all a lie? It's dead silent inside the interrogation room. Only the echo of my voice can be heard. Quincy, show yourself. Oh, she ain't there. I look around but see no trace of Quincy. Quincy! It seems that no one is here. What should I do? Search for the escape route she used. If she managed to break out, there must be an escape route. I need to try and scrounge up whatever clues I can find. Soon after. How on earth did she get out of here? Did she escape from here, or was she never here in the first place? I carefully searched every inch of the interrogation room, but failed to turn up a single clue. It may be a good idea to let Mana know after all. I'm so conflicted. Upon lifting the blinds, instead of a window, there is a small tunnel barely big enough for one person to fit through. This has to be it. Let's see where this leads us. Here, the items and bottle caps that you asked for.
Very nice, this is plenty.
If you need anything else, give me a shout. You had my back when I was in the joint, so now it's my turn to help you out.
I didn't really do much. I just helped you adjust. Besides, thanks to you, we've got a nice little trade industry going here.
Quincy?
Huh? What are you doing here?
I could ask you the same thing. I should get going.
Alright, thanks. See you next time. How did you get here?
Who was that?
Oh, him? How should I explain this? Let's just say he owes me a favor.
What kind of favor?
Well, he used to be a criminal at the center, but was having a tough time adjusting. I helped him out for a couple of days, gave him some things to eat, lent him some bottle caps, stuff like that. Anyway, we became close and got to talking about this and that. Turns out he runs a big company in New York. The rest of his time here ended up going smoothly, and now he's helping me out a little bit. Beats me how a nice guy like him ended up at a rehab center in the first place. Anyway, how did you find my secret passage? I dug where no one would think of looking. You're really something.
How did you manage to create that tunnel? How did you avoid the security cameras?
Aren't you a nosy Nelly? Why should I have to answer any of your questions?
I'm your counselor. I need to know. I'm just curious.
Well, at least you're honest. What's in it for me?
Are you making a deal?
That's right. If I just tell you straight away, I get nothing out of it.
Let's head back to the center and talk there.
Right now, sorry, that's not terribly convenient for me. I've still got some business to do here.
What kind of business?
None of your business.
Uh-huh. Then I'll come with you.
Together? Why?
I can't leave you alone. I'm worried about you.
Well. So you're concerned about me? Fine, we'll go together. But only on one condition.
What's that?
When the deal goes down, stay out of my way. As long as you don't screw up any of my business arrangements, I'll answer any questions you have.
Deal.
Good. Our next destination is... Hey, your shoelaces are untied. Hurry up and tie them. We need to get moving.
Don't do it. She's going to escape again. Don't believe her. And off she goes. Quincy.
Sorry, counselor. Too slow. See you at our next consultation.
As soon as Quincy stopped talking, she disappeared into the alley. Just like that, I lost Quincy.
Come on, man, you can't fall for that. That's literally the oldest trick in the book. Let's see, should I head out now?
Where do you think you're going?
What are you doing here? We didn't have a consultation scheduled today.
I came by just in case you tried to escape again. I came to make up for the last appointment we missed.
Well, we did meet that day and we did end up talking. So what do you say we count as a consultation?
Sorry, no can do.
You're a real stickler, you know that. Alright, there's something I've been wondering.
What's that?
Me escaping, why didn't you tell anyone? When you found my secret passage, I thought my goose was cooked, but nothing happened. I thought for sure you'd go running back to the guards and squeal on me.
Why would I do that? I want you to get better. I look after those I'm close to.
How very kind of you. I have to say, I see you in a new light now.
I want to know what you're up to when you're out and about.
Why?
So that I can help you because I want to get to know you better.
This is the first time a counselor has taken any interest in me. Well, fine. Follow me and I'll show you what kind of person I am. Even though you seem to know me already. But before that, your shoelace is gone. Well played.
Ah, we got hit for shoelaces this time, huh?
Alright, let's go.
Quincy's escape route was far more intricate than I had imagined. The tunnel diverged into several different paths and was riddled with booby traps throughout. After making our way through the labyrinth, we ended up in a dilapidated warehouse where several prisoners had gathered.
Are you planning on selling this today? It's good stuff.
Yeah, I'm finished with it, so I'm gonna sell it to someone who needs it.
Hi, what were you talking about?
Quincy, come here and have some coffee. Quincy went and casually greeted the people who had called her over. This was some kind of safe zone for people who to trade product and speak freely. What is this place?
We call it the Hideout. We gather here every day in secret to buy and sell whatever we have on hand. I'm not sure if you're aware, but anything and everything related to the Ark is strictly forbidden in the Rehabilitation Center.
So all the stuff you said during the consultation...
Made it all up.
Uh-huh.
We use bottle caps as currency. People come here to sell all sorts of products and gather these bottle caps. They can also be used as payment for helping out fellow prisoners.
Quincy, is that you? What took you so long today? I had to wait until the guards fell asleep. Speaking of which, I need to get back. Who's that with you?
My counselor, say hi.
What? What are you doing bringing someone like that here?
It's fine, this one counselor that's actually worth trusting. Besides, if word gets out about any of this, you know who to go after.
I won't say anything. Nice to meet you.
You're not scared, are you? You all, come on, be nice. Let's get this show on the road. I bought everything you guys asked for.
I knew we could count on you. What about me?
One adult magazine as requested. You know, you really should cut back on this stuff.
Who'd have thought that we'd be having her selling a magazine like that? This is my only friend here. Oh, that's so sad. An adult magazine? How much?
20 caps.
Here, pleasure doing service with you. What would we do without you, Quincy? What about the Splenderman I asked for?
Powder, jelly, liquid. I got several kinds. I heard you're getting out soon. Congrats.
It's all thanks to you. I don't know how I can repay you.
We're friends. There's nothing to repay.
You're too forgiving, Quincy. You're gonna end up bankrupt one of these days being that nice. How many caps are you asking for?
50 should do the trick.
Quincy, sorry, but could I borrow 30 caps?
Sure, but I'll be charging interest. 1 cap per day.
No problem, I'll pay you back, promise.
Alright then, 30 caps coming right up.
Quincy continued wheeling and dealing for some time. His place was like his own enclosed society. What do you think about our hideout? Not bad, eh? It's all Quincy's doing. You looking to buy anything? Thanks to Quincy, I can earn some scratch to spend on my hobbies. It at least allows me to retain a semblance of the life I had back in New York. Hobbies, huh? I see. I mean, who else would think of using bottle caps as currency? It's genius. Sounds like she's a big deal around here. Oh yeah, Quincy has got a tight grip on the local economy. None of us would dream of going against her, I included.
Lastly, I've got this. It's the alcohol you mentioned last time, right?
Right.
Oh, you freak. How much have you been drinking?
Not much. How many caps that be?
Just give me 70. It was 100, but I'll give it to you for cheaper.
What? 100? If you ask me, 30 is more reasonable.
Excuse me?
Too expensive. Come on, be a pal. Just a little cheaper.
Alright, no deal then.
What? Come on, don't be like that. You overcharged me last time, you don't think I remember. These chumps worship the ground you walk on. That doesn't mean you can boss us around. You think you're all that for breaking items. You can't do anything once you leave the rehabilitation center. Take it easy. Apologize. What? You stay out of it. What? What's going on?
I must say I am shocked. I can't believe you'd say that about me.
What? You, get out of here this instant. What? No, I just...
This is outrageous.
How dare you talk that way about Quincy?
You don't think I asked for too many bottle caps, do you?
No, never. We don't think that. Right? Right. He's the only one that thinks that. Every one of you said the same thing to me before. You're banished. Don't ever come back to the hideout. Do you have any idea how hard Quincy works to gather these items?
I need to lie down.
Sure thing, Quincy. Thanks for everything. We'll take care of that drunkard.
Thank you.
Are you okay?
Oh, it's so annoying. I knew he'd be trouble the moment he started drinking.
Quincy?
How'd you like my acting? I think I really pulled it off. That wino had been getting on my nerves for a while. Everything worked out quite nicely.
Are you sure nothing that guy said affected you?
Oh please, how could it have? He was telling the truth after all. You've seen it for yourself. This place is like a haven for me. I have to pull here. To be honest, escaping is the only real skill I have. I doubt I can make it to New York.
Then why did you say you wanted to be rehabilitated during our consultation?
I was just telling you what you wanted to hear. I'm perfectly happy going to and from New York as I please. I have no intention of being a rehabilitated counselor. So you might as well give up now.
I can't do that.
Are you going to look after me if I end up going to New York?
I mean, much better than Shuyen would ever do.
That's what I thought.
Yes, I will.
What?
You will be my responsibility. I'll help you adjust to life in New York.
I admire your confidence, but if nothing else...
That's right, I am confident, so I won't give up on you.
Fine, do whatever you want. This is the first time I've had a counselor like you, so color me intrigued. You never know, I might change my mind. What's gonna be on sale today?
I'm going with you.
Counselor, you need to stop sneaking up on me like that.
I mean, hey, I learned from the best, right?
Let me guess, you want to tag along?
That's right.
If you get caught leaving, it'll put you in a tight spot.
Let me worry about that.
If you say so. This is serious stuff, though. I may not be so easily convinced. But if you want to follow me, then be my guest.
Quincy pushes aside a clock on the wall of the interrogation room, revealing a narrow passage. How did you even?
No questions.
All right, let's go.
Try and keep up.
Soon after. How much further do we have?
What? You're still there? You're so quiet. I thought you fell behind.
This passage is too narrow.
Sorry, but comfort isn't exactly a major concern when you're taking a secret tunnel.
I suppose you're right, fair enough.
You're a real odd bird, you know that. This is the first time a counselor has ever set foot on one of my escape routes. I gotta say, I get a big kick out of seeing you freak out.
Where did all these rats come from?
Yeah, I'm not sure why there are so many of them today. Well, you may not keep up with me now. Unless you're planning on stepping on a few of our furry little friends. Oh geez, where's my mind at? I'm gonna be late if I've gotta run. See you.
Quincy! I lost Quincy. The next day.
Wow, so you came back. You really are tenacious. I'm impressed. Think you can keep up this time?
I can do it.
Okay then.
The cabinet too.
Shall we?
How the hell do people not check all of these places for tunnels? How is there a passage in the cabinet?
I said no questions.
Fine, let's go. Soon after. How did you even make this route?
First I drilled a small hole behind the cabinet. Then I just kept digging whenever I had time.
Using what? Her hands.
A spoon.
There is no way in hell you did all this with just a spoon. Is that even possible?
It wasn't so hard. The walls here are pretty dilapidated. There are plenty of ways to avoid the security cameras too, so I could chip away at them whenever I wanted.
Uh-huh. You're a real pro at this.
You're just finding that out now. This kind of thing is all I'm good for. What the use does the orc have for someone like me?
There'll be something you can do, I'm sure of it. Like us, for example.
If you say so. Anyway, I already told you, I'm not interested in rehabilitation, so give it up. Uh-oh, the light went out.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, it's pitch black in here.
Don't you have a flashlight?
Afraid not.
How will we know which way to go? Oh, she knows exactly where to go because she's a Nikke. Us, on the other hand, we're kind of screwed.
Don't worry, I know these tunnels like the back of my hand.
I'll grab onto your clothing and follow behind. Then can you hold my hand?
Do you really think that's appropriate? No way, Jose, you're on your own.
No! If it was guilty, she would have. Dang it.
I'm out of here.
Once again, I lost Quincy. The next day. Quincy, what route are we? Quincy? Small chunks of debris fell on my head. Is she digging a new tunnel? When I look up at the ceiling, I can see a large opening where the fan used to be. It seems Quincy went through a new route before I arrived. Let's head in. Soon after. I followed the path for some time, but couldn't make out anything in the darkness, let alone see Quincy. My back starts to ache from crouching so... The lights went out again. I should go back the way I came before I get lost. It caved in. There's a small cave in and the path is blocked. That was the way out. Start digging with hands or sit and wait for help. Well, let's just say this. If we wait for help for too long, we could possibly run out of oxygen if it's caved in on both sides. It's not working. Let's wait until someone gets here. A few hours later. Starting to get hungry, oh no. I'm starving. I'm starting to get dehydrated as well. It's pitch black in here. I can't see 5 inches in front of my face. I wonder if anyone noticed I was gone. Slowly losing consciousness.
On. Cellar. Where?
Quincy, here.
Counselor. Are you okay?
Did she slap us? It hurt.
Wake up. Why were you following me? Counselor, open your eyes. Counselor.
And we fainted. Wait. She escaped and took us to the hospital? Or, you know, she just gave us to Mana. Are you okay, Commander? Mana? You're in the hospital. Do you remember getting stuck in the tunnel? You were in there for nearly 24 hours. 24 hours? Jesus! It's a good thing we found you in time. Fortunately, you only suffered from dehydration. Where's Quincy? Quincy. She will be placed in solitary confinement for endangering the life of a counselor. We are making sure the walls are as thick as possible, and there are no windows. Oh, come on, don't do that to poor Quincy. It's not her fault. She won't be escaping this time. She has been deemed unfit for rehabilitation. So your counseling is terminated, effective immediately. Unfit? Yes, she can forget about ever having a chance at rehabilitation. I want to meet with her. I'm afraid that's not possible. She is the one responsible for putting you in danger. No, she's not. I did that on my own. I'm the one who decided to enter the tunnel. She's still my responsibility. But, can I at least give her my last regards? Can't you give her one last chance? I don't see that happening anytime soon. This was a decision by the administrative board, and they were quite firm in their decision. However, you could potentially see her give it your final regards. Would you like to do that? Please. Very well then. I'll let you know once a meeting has been arranged. Thank you. Oh boy. Quincy!
Counselor.
I didn't think you'd be there.
That makes 2 of us. They really upped their surveillance game. How are you holding up?
I'm okay.
Why did you go rushing into that tunnel? How could you be so reckless? Just because I head in and out all the time doesn't mean anyone can do it.
I'm sorry.
You should be. Anyway, at least you know now. But why are you here now? I've been deemed unfit for rehabilitation, so I no longer have consultations.
I came because I missed you.
I take it that means you think you won't be able to see me after this.
Would you like to try one more time?
Did you not hear what I just said? They say I'm unsuitable for rehabilitation.
If you're willing to give it another shot, I'll try and convince the higher-ups.
How do you plan to do that?
I'll get on my knees and beg.
For goodness sake, don't you have any pride? Why do you care so much about my rehabilitation anyway?
Because I'm looking forward to those croquettes, because I want to see you in the Ark.
Why wait, I could have that arranged right now.
Aren't you sick of this place?
What's there not to like?
You'll have more freedom in the Ark. You can have a purpose, you can experience more of the world. How can this place compare to that?
Sorry, I like it here. In a way, it's my home. Besides, even if I go to the Ark, what will I do there? Even if you help me settle in, what then? I'll be left alone eventually. I don't want to think about it. I hate being lonely more than anything. I'd rather stay locked up in here than be alone. There are lots of other people here, people who adore me. If you're so worried about me, just come and visit once in a while. I'll put my escape plans on hold and have little chats. Bring some bottle caps if you can.
You're making me another one of your connections.
Bingo, you're a crafty one. I appreciate what you're trying to do for me. I really do.
Commander, time is up. I'm sorry I failed you.
You have nothing to be sorry for. I like this place. You saw it yourself. People practically worship me in here. Where else am I going to find that?
Take care.
You too. Goodbye.
How did it go? You seem like you have a lot on your mind. I'm worried about her. Commander, you did your best. There's nothing more you could have done. Why don't you head back and take a rest? My inability to help Quincy haunted me. If I hadn't gotten stuck in that tunnel, would things have been different? If only I'd been a little faster. I need to sit down. She's gonna show up here, isn't she? Well, I walked to the chair in front of the desk. Is there a hole in my command center, my room right here, that Quincy built somehow? When did this? On top of the desk lies a bottle cap along with a note with scribbled handwriting.
Not a bad place you've got here, Counselor. I'll have to stop by again. Solitary confinement is such a bore. I'll take you up on that croquette sometime.
Maybe rehabilitation really isn't something that Quincy needs. It's kind of sad. She's the only one that doesn't break out, but then again, I mean, it makes sense. She has a community that she enjoys being with. Now, why she thinks that she'll be all alone, I question that. Is the fact that we could possibly die and then leave her all alone? Is that why she said that? Makes you think, doesn't it? Either way, that's Quincy. We're done. Still sad, though, that, you know, Guilty, who has actually killed people, is out. Sin, who has done a lot of criminal acts, is out. Quincy, who has only stolen quite a few things, is stuck in solitary confinement. Although, is she really stuck when she literally just gave us a letter and a bottle cap? Yeah. She's gonna do fine on her own. Albeit now we can have her in a fight if we want. So am I gonna do that? No. I haven't used Guilty. I've used Sin a few times. They're not really the best units. They're decent. Especially Guilty. But either way. Here she is, the final girl from Liberation.
凶悪犯？またまたひどい言い方。私がそんな人に見える？
Finally, welcome to my account. Thank you for coming home after all this time. It took way too long. Again, I still like the fact that she's easily one of the girls I can name without having much difficulty. Only because her name is Quincy, which is similar to Quincy from Bleach, so yeah. We have every single girl unlocked, including Nihilister. So I have nothing in terms of liberation or rehabilitation. For quite a while. Nothing in the upper world, right? For a second I thought it was actually going to take me somewhere. No. We're done. Alright. So now, Quincy, what exactly do you say? when I put you in the lobby. Where are you? There you are. Now, am I gonna check and see what she says when she's in love? I mean, I could, but that'd take my coupons and whatnot. Yahoo!
今日が面談の日だったっけ？すっかり忘れてたわ。
Don't lie.
今日はどこに行こうかな。
I'll have to have a lot of fun, Quincy.
教官様、来ないんだったら私行くからね。
Oh, I'll be coming, Quincy, don't worry. And that sounds so wrong. But maybe it's so right with her, who knows? Either way, what exactly do you do? I have no clue what your kit actually is. Albeit out of the three of you, I think Guilty was the one who was the most useful. Though again, the one who piqued my interest the most in terms of looks was Sin. So yeah. What exactly do you do? Activates after 60 normal attacks, affects self, duplicate 6.21% max HP of the Nikke with the highest max HP. I mean, that'd be nice putting her with, 2V, and the fact that she has a whole lot of HP. She essentially wouldn't die at least for 10 seconds. Affects 2 allies with the highest attack, increases the attack, alright. Affect 2 allies with the highest attack, max HP increase, and oh! So technically, she could also give 2B HP. I'd say she'd work with her, but then again, so does Mast. So it's fine. Either way, I guess I gotta go give her coupons, right? Might as well see what she's in love, then I'll end the episode. Now, what do you say when you're in love with me?
教官様、いっぱい面会しに来てくれるわよね。
I'll come to see you. Don't arguably know what that means, but yeah.
アークデートね。まあ、一回くらいはしてみてもいいかも。
Yeah, arc date. Let's go.
構成も悪くはないかも。教官様が私のそばにいてくれるんだったら。
Oh, I bet it doesn't.
アークデートね。教官様。
Okay, now I'm gonna do it like how I usually do it with the other girls, and now. Why do I always have a hard time finding it here? Does she say anything else particularly?
教官様、ヤッホー。今日はどこに行こうかな。今日が面談の日だったっけ？すっかり忘れてたわ。
Okay, I don't remember getting that one.
教官様、構成も悪くはないかも。アークデートね。
アークデート？
教官様、来ないんだったら私、教官様、どこにいるの？早く来て。一緒に取引しに行かなきゃ。
Come quickly. Pretty sure a lot of people. I'ma shut up. Bond level 1.
私のボトルキャップ。教官様なら安心して任せられるわ。今回の教官様には大満足よ。
You think you're just starting to?
最近やけに面談の日が待ち遠しいの。どうしてかしら。
I don't know, maybe it's because you're in love with me? Very interesting. Alright. And now with that, I'm going to be ending this episode of Quincy's Rehabilitation Liberation here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you guys in the next one, which might either be someone's bond or probably the Halloween event, which will be probably not until after the live stream of what they're going to show us for the first anniversary. All I gotta say is I hope the first anniversary is actually, you know, either as good as the half anniversary or better than it. Also, there's a day and 20 hours left. If you guys end up seeing a video of just, you know, it's called Rupee Bunny, I cracked. I'm sorry if I do, but it's going away and I have no clue if it's ever coming back. It only came back now because they finally gave her a burst animation. I might honestly crack. Who knows? Maybe we don't have to go down the whole $60. And I still don't think it's worth anything else here. Just saying. If they gave us, you know, a copy of Rupee, an extra 10 of these, I'm not getting into this right now. It's still not arguably worth it, but this outfit is way too good to pass up a second time, of which we don't know if it's coming back. So now, leaving on the balance. So yeah, till then, I will see you guys later.